Post. Tonight, he is sharing his harrowing story.
This happened near Cannon Beach. The 29-year-old fought to save his own life while surfing earlier this month. Our Lisa Balick spoke with Joseph Tanner. And I guess there's a lot of damage to his leg, Lisa?
A lot of stitches. In fact, he says too many to count. Now, he was resting his arms on his board in the water, his legs dangling down below, when suddenly the ICU nurse needed critical care himself.
One bite. And so I was, my whole leg was in its mouth.
After 3 surgeries, 9 days in the hospital, Joe Tanner is finally able to stand on his right leg, the one that suddenly disappeared into the jaws of a huge shark.
When it was happening, could you really grasp that this was actually happening, that there was a shark?
My first thought was unreal. I can't believe this, no way, this is not happening. Somebody has a robot shark or something. And then second thought, I was like, nope, it's a shark, I'm gonna die.
Tanner was in the waves by Ecola State Park north of Cannon Beach 2 weeks ago when the shark attacked, pulling him under. Tanner started punching.
Just had gills in front of me and I just, figured those are pretty sensitive, and so I just started to go to town on them. And somebody asked me how many punches I got in. I have no idea.
Nearby surfers spotted Tanner fighting for his life.
When he was getting back on his board, I saw Finn do a really quick turn, but then just go down. So that was, and then he was yelling shark.
Paddling to shore, he was terrified. He was prey, being hunted.
That was the scariest part, just feeling like you're being chased, leaving a trail for a trail of breadcrumbs.
On shore, the critical care nurse, who had just received his trauma certification, instructed surfers to make a tourniquet. When the first one didn't work, he told them to use the leash from his surfboard. Horrible wounds to the front, side, and back of his leg. A 6-inch bite from jaws more than 2 feet wide. Tanner is moved by the care he got from strangers.
Everyone that was on the beach and everyone that came to my aid, I'm so eternally grateful. I don't have words to describe how much I appreciate you helping me and being there and not panicking.
He's also very grateful, he says, to his co-workers who took very good care of him once he got to Legacy Emmanuel. He told me he's sharing his story because he wants everyone to be prepared for emergencies, such as knowing your blood type and knowing how to tie a tourniquet just in case. We'll have more on this story coming up tonight at 6. And as far as going back into the water, yes, he intends to continue surfing.
Of course he will. We always say it's a cliche, but boy, he is lucky to be alive. Thanks, Lisa. Now let's go to Gresham, where there is a crime alert. Police need your help finding a person of interest